have a skirt that is a Pottery Barnes size 4 polyester, which I usually really don't like polyester, but this one's really cute. Then we have the ballet slippers, which is a must-have for the closet. And then the shirt is from Tahari, I believe. I got this from Marshall's. And then, of course, the shoes I got a long time ago. I don't remember. I really do wish this skirt was a little bit tighter around the waist. However, I actually really like it. And then we have the London Fog trench coat. I love any outfit with a nice trench coat that's just well paired and put together. And even if you just want to dress down, it just goes with everything. I don't know who brought this peppermint bark to my house, but it's so bad for me. I love it. And then we have our Banana Republic skirt. This is so cute. It's a little long. I wish it was slightly a little bit short. We have our little stockings, knee-high stockings, and I am obsessed with the whole, like, anything stocking or socks with boots these days. It's one of my favorite things. And then these riding boots, oh my goodness. Anything involving equestrian center, horse girl look, / old money, that's what they're calling it these days. I just love that look. It's so classy and elegant. And yeah. And then the belt is Steve Madden. And then of course you can get this pencil black skirt anywhere. And then I love this vintage Ralph Lauren bag. It's one of my favorites. At least it looks vintage. And of course we can't forget the loafers. I don't know about you, but I feel so cute and feminine with these like stockings and how soft they feel on my legs. This blazer is from Forever 21. I love how it matches my purse. I just love it. One that's the sign for me. I need somebody. Don't say it to show me. I can have anybody. My one and only. You to hold me. 'Cause maybe you know what my uncle always says? He says, representation, Teresa. It's all about representation. And I took it to heart that day. Like, I always dressed really nice. Lately, though, I struggle with it sometimes, so I'm not perfect. Even so, like, it just makes you feel so good inside. And it's so true, like, doing things with intention, you know? Like, what is your intention towards that thing? Because that can change your whole entire, I find, your motivation towards things. Like if it's not pure, or if it's not coming from a place of, I think, giving or authenticity, then it's like, it doesn't feel good doing it. And you feel like, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it for others? Or are you doing it for, because you actually want to? Do you know what I mean? Like this morning I woke up and I was like, I don't want to make another video. I feel scared. I feel like I don't want people seeing me. I feel like, what if these people who tell me who I am, who are bidding against me in life, of course I don't care what they think, but it started getting to that moment. I'm like, oh, well, what if I fall down and they laugh at me and, you know, they're like, I told you, you know. And I'm just like, no, I can't let that get to me, you know. It's like, I know who I am. And also going inside yourself. I was like listening to a bunch of advice today on Instagram. I think it was London Real, on that podcast, and he was saying, like, imagine that okay, this isn't me, this is the experience I'm experiencing. This is me. And I like started thinking like that in church, and I felt this disconnect between exactly what he said, between what I'm experiencing and who I am. I just was, and I felt more like I was on solid ground versus like sand, I was like, oh wow, like I don't feel like I'm sinking, in quicksand. I feel like I'm actually on a rock, and I feel steady, I feel calm. And some things, like as we grow up, we do so naturally, and we don't even know we're naturally gifted at certain things. And there's so many things that I was so, at a young age, I was so like self-aware, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And then as you get older and you deal with things that you've never dealt with, but you saw other people go through, and it just wrecks you, and your mind is like in survival mode. It just wants you to be safe, and so it reprograms you to think a certain way based on your past trauma or your experiences in life. And it's not really rooting for your happiness or for your your well-being, yes, but like not your emotional, mental well-being, or even like outgrowing bad habits, but that inner voice is telling you to become more. Once we start listening to other people's advice, who we really wouldn't wish to be, and when that trauma causes us to doubt ourselves. It causes us, I can't trust myself because I didn't see the signs to this person, or I didn't do this or that. Like, how could I trust myself, And some of us are, more F it. I think for us more sensitive people, I don't know, maybe we question it a little bit when somebody shakes us so hard to the core that we start wondering, can I even trust the advice I give myself, And it's just crazy to me, because then you hide yourself away, that little child you protect, and then you try to heal it, and you finally heal it, but it's like there's something off, and you realize suddenly you have to create that habit. You have to rewire those circuits in your brain to think that way, to have those patterns, to create a better life. And it's hard work. I mean, it's consistency for one, and you've got to keep going and going and going, and as bad habits rise up. But I think if we do it in a joyful way, with optimism, like when you're a kid, you're like, oh, challenge yourself, this is exciting. I think we just gotta change our perception, our perspective about it, I think that will help, because I know I struggle with that. I don't know who else does, but yeah. So cheap. Okay. That does the trick. Now we wait. At this point, I like to think all glue is super glue that'll just quickly dry up. Not the case. Not the case at all. Function of the brain. I need a lot of that today. And sure if this actually makes you sleepy or if it just calms your brain. I know it's good for your liver, though. Don't take my word for it. The enjoyment, I'm sad again. So I'm just gonna let this mix and then cover it and steep. I don't have a steeper, so I'm just gonna use this. I can't find the smaller one, but this will have to do. And voila, we let that sit for 20 minutes. Okay, so my tripod broke, so I'm going to have to do this way, this way. That's not a good idea. Enjoyment, I'm sad again. Okay, so this gets leaves and petals. I was just about to take mine a walk, and it started to rain.
Hey, what do you want to do, Joe? You want to go back? You want to go back? What are we doing? Come on. Keep walking? You tired? Come on, let's go. But this umbrella reminds me of those stiletto shoes.
Who's gonna clean those? Maya.